It's a recreation and athletic center, or as some lovingly call it, the RAC, where anyone from gym rats to fitness buffs can come in and enjoy the facilities. But has the university made a blunder in its promotion of the Center for Inclusivity with its lack of accessibility for persons who may need to use wheelchairs or other mobility devices?
Travel around Ryerson University's quad and you'll see signs like these. Everyone belongs, says the sign, but even with the RAC's open invitation, there still is a shocking lack of accessibility for persons who use wheelchairs or other mobility devices. Here's Josh, our cheerful demonstrator, showing just how easy it is for an able-bodied person to go through the RAC's main entrance. It's down the steps, then a swipe of your one card, and you're there, inside the RAC. But if you need wheelchair access, that's another story. It's a long, winding journey around the quad to Kerr Hall North. Then it's a journey down this hall to an elevator to take you to a lower level. The path seems never-ending. It's round the bend, through a narrow hallway, and finally you're at the entrance to the RAC, with no less than a turnstile and 2 non-automatic doors to get through.
Once you're past the turnstile and the 2 inner doors, you're here, finally inside the RAC. But you still won't be able to go directly to the shower room and lockers if you'd like to change. Those are located on another level, almost directly below where I'm standing. So you'll have to take another journey all the way down this corridor to an elevator on the other side, far away from where the changing rooms are.
Here we go again down another hallway to the front desk, where we'll have to ask for the elevator key to get to the lower level. And the elevator itself is a sight to behold. It's as old as the building, dimly lit, with no ceiling and hardly any room. Adam Asmar is RAC's lead coordinator at Ryerson Student Union.
The RAC is always going to be a problem. Inherently, when you have a gym underground, it's going to be an issue. It's a tight space to navigate. It's older. It wasn't built to AOTA standards, and people will tell me, "Oh, but wheelchairs can fit through that hallway in the RAC." Sure, they can fit, but it's tight. Nobody would want to do that. If a wheelchair is coming through, nobody can get the other way. You need two-way traffic.
And one wonders, with the lack of accessibility for students with disabilities, could the assumption have been made that persons with mobility impairment need less exercise than everyone else?
I walk with a limp. That's the life that I live. I have cerebral palsy. I walk with a limp. The constant exercise of my leg, running, biking, even doing things that are very leg focused, is what's going to keep me able to walk. University is a time where you can reclaim a lot of your identity, and I have reclaimed a lot of my identity. I've been proud of my disability. I've embraced my disability, and for disabled students that would like to get physically active, it's difficult.
President and Vice Chancellor of the university, Dr. Mohammed Lachemi, spoke on the institution's challenges in addressing the RAC's accessibility needs. He said, unfortunately, you have to recognize that the RAC was built in 1987, when really current accessibility standards in terms of building code and AOTA did not exist. I'm not defending what has been done before even my time at Ryerson, but that's probably one of the main issues.
Ryerson's promotion of inclusivity for the RAC speaks to the progressiveness being fostered into campus culture. But while the campus culture is moving ahead, the campus itself still has a few steps to go.
I'm Roxanne Stewart-Johnson, reporting for the Ryersonian.